My beloved child, before this moment arrived, many quiet pieces of your life were already moving into place. Paths you did not notice were slowly aligning. Conversations you never heard were quietly shaping the road ahead. And now, something meaningful stands closer than you realize. You may feel it as a gentle stirring in your heart, a sense that change is approaching, yet you cannot fully explain why. That feeling is not random. It is the calm signal of a moment that has been patiently waiting for you. Very soon, you are going to meet someone. Not just another face in the crowd. Not just another passing conversation. This meeting will feel different in a way that is difficult to describe. It will arrive quietly, without noise or announcement, but the impact will stay with you long after that moment passes. Listen carefully, because this part matters more than you think. There have been seasons when you felt overlooked, seasons when it seemed like certain doors stayed closed no matter how hard you tried. Yet those moments were not delays meant to harm you. They were pauses that protected the timing of something greater. And that timing is approaching now. Somewhere, another person has also been walking their own path. They have faced their own questions, their own lessons, their own quiet nights of reflection. Just like you, they have been learning, growing, and preparing without realizing what their preparation was truly for. Two journeys, slowly moving closer. Don't skip this moment, because the next part reveals why this meeting is so important for your future. You might think it will happen in a dramatic way, but the truth is far more beautiful. It could begin with a simple hello. A brief conversation. A moment that feels ordinary at first, until later, when you realize that something meaningful started right there. This connection will not rush you. Instead, it will bring a sense of calm clarity. The kind of presence that reminds you that the world still holds unexpected kindness and surprising opportunities. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you to understand. Right now, you are standing at the edge of a chapter that has not yet revealed its full story. And when this person enters your life, you will begin to notice small changes, new perspectives, new confidence, and a quiet feeling that something long awaited has finally begun. But there is one detail about this meeting that makes it even more extraordinary. And that is what you will discover next. My beloved child, there is a moment approaching in your life that will feel quiet at first, almost ordinary, yet it carries a meaning far greater than you can see right now. Something has been unfolding behind the scenes of your life for longer than you realize. Small decisions, unexpected delays, chance encounters, and even the moments when you felt lost were all gently guiding you toward a single point in time. That moment is getting closer. You may not feel ready. You may not even know what you are waiting for. But deep within your heart, there has been a quiet sense that something important is about to happen. Listen carefully, because this message is meant for you today. Very soon, you will meet someone who enters your life in a way that feels almost effortless. It will not be loud or dramatic. Instead, it will feel calm, natural, and strangely familiar, as if your paths were always meant to cross. Do not skip this moment. Because what seems small at first may later become one of the most meaningful turning points of your journey. This meeting is not about coincidence. It is about timing. The kind of timing that arrives only after you have grown through the experiences that shaped your heart and strengthened your spirit. For a long time, you have been learning patience without even realizing it. You have been building resilience, wisdom, and understanding. Each step was quietly preparing you for what is about to unfold. And now, the distance between you and this moment is becoming shorter. Stay with this message, because something huge is waiting for you to understand. The person you are about to meet carries a connection that will awaken something powerful within you, a sense of direction, clarity, and inspiration that you may not have felt in a long time. But here is the surprising part. This meeting will not arrive the way you expect. And the next part will reveal why that matters more than anything. Something about the timing of this encounter will feel almost mysterious, as if life quietly arranged the moment without you noticing. The meeting you are approaching will not arrive with signs or loud announcements. It may appear during a normal day, a routine moment, a place you have been before many times. Yet this time, something will feel different in a way that gently captures your attention. Pay attention to that feeling. Because when two journeys finally cross after traveling separate paths for so long, the moment often feels simple on the outside but powerful within the heart. This person has also been moving through their own experiences. They have faced questions that shaped their perspective. They have learned lessons that helped them grow stronger and wiser. In ways you cannot see yet, their path has been quietly aligning with yours. Two stories, slowly moving toward the same page. Do not skip this part, because the meaning behind this meeting is deeper than a simple introduction. When you first notice this person, there may be a brief pause inside you, a quiet sense of familiarity that cannot easily be explained. It may feel as if something within your spirit recognizes the importance of this moment before your mind fully understands it. That feeling is not something to ignore. Moments like this appear when life begins opening a new chapter. A chapter filled with fresh energy, new ideas, and a connection that encourages growth rather than confusion. Stay until the end, because something huge is waiting for you to realize. This person is not entering your life to change who you are. Instead, they will help reveal the strength, purpose, and direction that already exists within you. But there is an important reason why this meeting could not happen earlier. And when you hear that reason, everything about your past experiences will suddenly make much more sense. There is a reason the timing of this meeting waited until now. If this moment had arrived earlier, you might not have recognized its value. You might have been too distracted by uncertainty, too busy chasing answers, or too focused on paths that were never meant to stay in your life for long. But look at where you are now. You have learned patience through waiting. You have gained quiet wisdom through experience. And somewhere along the way, your heart became stronger than you once believed. All of that preparation was shaping you for a connection that would appear only when you were ready to see it clearly. Do not skip this part, because the next moments of your journey carry meaning that could change the way you see everything. The person you are about to meet will not arrive to overwhelm your life. Their presence will feel calm, steady, and natural, like a conversation that flows without effort. You may notice how easily understanding appears between you. And in that simplicity, something powerful begins. A single conversation can open new perspectives. A shared idea can awaken forgotten dreams. A simple moment can shift the direction of your future. Stay with this message, because something huge is waiting for you to realize. This meeting is not about perfection. It is about alignment. The kind of alignment that appears when two people have grown enough to recognize each other's value without pressure or expectation. And here is the part that many people never realize. The impact of this meeting will not be limited to one moment. It will quietly begin shaping the path ahead of you, in ways you cannot fully see yet. But the next part reveals the subtle sign that will tell you this meeting is the one meant for you. And when the moment finally arrives, there will be a quiet sign that tells you something meaningful is happening. Not a loud signal. Not something dramatic that everyone notices. Instead, it will be a subtle feeling within you, a calm awareness that this interaction carries a different kind of energy. You may notice how naturally the conversation flows. Words will not feel forced. Silence will not feel uncomfortable. Even the smallest exchange may leave you thinking about it long after the moment ends. Do not skip this part, because this is where the deeper meaning begins to reveal itself. When you meet this person, something inside you will feel lighter. It will be as if a door quietly opens in your mind, allowing fresh ideas and new perspectives to enter. This connection will not rush your life or push you in directions you are not ready for. Instead, it will encourage patience, clarity, and steady progress. Stay with this message, because something huge is waiting for you to understand. Many people search for connections that feel powerful, but the most meaningful ones often begin gently. They grow through simple conversations, shared understanding, and moments that seem small until you look back and realize how important they were. That is exactly how this meeting will begin. At first, it may feel like a normal interaction. But with time, you will begin to see how naturally this person supports your growth and encourages the best parts of who you are. And there is something even more surprising about this encounter. The place where you meet, or the situation that brings you together, may be something you never expected. And the next part will reveal why that unexpected moment is actually the perfect place for your paths to cross. Sometimes the most meaningful moments appear in places you would never think to look. You might expect an important meeting to happen during a carefully planned moment, somewhere special, somewhere memorable. But the truth is far more surprising. This encounter may arrive in the middle of an ordinary day, when your mind is focused on something completely different. And that is exactly why it will feel so real. Do not skip this moment, because understanding this will change how you notice the signs around you. Life often hides its greatest opportunities inside simple situations. A brief pause. A shared moment of attention. A conversation that begins casually but slowly reveals a deeper connection. When you meet this person, it may seem small at first. You may even walk away thinking it was just another interaction in your day. But later, something inside you will remember it. A certain sentence they spoke. A calm feeling that appeared unexpectedly. Or a sense that the conversation carried more meaning than you first realized. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you to understand. This meeting is not about dramatic changes happening all at once. Instead, it is the beginning of a connection that unfolds naturally, step by step, revealing its importance over time. And here is the beautiful part. This person will not simply appear in your life to pass through it. Their presence will begin to reflect something back to you, a reminder of your potential, your ideas, and the direction your life has quietly been moving toward. But there is one final detail about this meeting that makes it even more extraordinary. And when you hear it, you may start looking at every moment ahead of you a little more carefully. What makes this meeting truly extraordinary is not just the person you will encounter, it is the moment of recognition that quietly follows. At first, everything may seem simple. A greeting. A shared thought. A short exchange that feels natural and unforced. Yet beneath that simplicity, something deeper will begin to unfold. You will notice it slowly. A feeling that the conversation carries warmth and clarity. A sense that your thoughts are understood without long explanations. An awareness that this moment feels meaningful in a way that is difficult to describe. Do not skip this part, because many people overlook moments like this without realizing their importance. This connection will not demand attention or rush your decisions. Instead, it will grow through sincerity and calm understanding. Each interaction will reveal small pieces of insight, gently showing you how valuable this meeting truly is. Stay with this message, because something huge is waiting for you to realize. The person you are about to meet will not arrive to complete you. You are already whole. What they will bring is perspective, a fresh way of seeing possibilities that may have felt distant before. Through simple conversations and shared moments, you will begin to notice new ideas forming. New confidence rising. A quiet sense that the path ahead of you is becoming clearer. And that is the real purpose of this meeting. Not coincidence. Not randomness. But the beginning of a connection that inspires growth, understanding, and a new chapter that has been patiently waiting for the right moment to begin. And as you move forward from today, you may start noticing something subtle. The closer this moment gets, the more your life will begin placing you exactly where you need to be. And as the days unfold, you may begin to notice small shifts around you. Nothing dramatic. Nothing that demands attention. Just gentle moments that feel slightly different, as if life is quietly guiding you toward a place you are meant to be. A thought may encourage you to go somewhere you had not planned. A simple decision may lead you down a path you rarely take. A moment of curiosity may bring you into a conversation you almost missed. These are the quiet movements that prepare the moment. Do not skip this part, because understanding this will help you recognize the importance of what is coming. Life often guides people together through the most natural circumstances. Not through force, but through alignment. One small choice connects to another, and before you realize it, two journeys meet at exactly the right time. And when this happens, the feeling is unmistakable. You may not fully understand it at first, but something inside you will feel calm, steady, and quietly hopeful. The interaction will feel balanced, as if both of you arrived at that moment carrying experiences that were meant to meet. Stay with this message, because something huge is waiting for you to realize. This meeting will not rush forward. It will unfold gently, allowing trust and understanding to grow naturally. Each conversation will reveal something meaningful, a shared perspective, a new idea, or a simple moment of encouragement that stays with you. Over time, you will begin to see how perfectly the timing worked. Because the version of you that exists today, the wisdom you now carry, the strength you quietly built through past experiences, all of it prepared you to recognize the value of this connection. And the next part reveals the surprising way you will know that this meeting was never just another moment in your life. And the way you will recognize the meaning of this meeting may surprise you. It will not arrive through grand words or dramatic promises. Instead, the realization will appear quietly, almost like a soft light turning on inside your thoughts. At some point after that first meeting, you will pause and reflect, and suddenly a simple truth will become clear. That moment mattered. Do not skip this part, because many people only understand these moments when they look back later. You may remember a small detail, the way the conversation felt natural, the way your ideas seemed to flow freely, or the calm feeling that stayed with you even after the moment ended. Those details are not random. They are gentle signals that something meaningful has begun. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you to realize. This connection will not ask you to become someone else. Instead, it will encourage you to be more of who you truly are. Your thoughts will feel valued. Your ideas will feel heard. And your presence will feel appreciated in a quiet, genuine way. Moments like this have a special kind of energy. They do not rush or overwhelm. They simply grow stronger through time, revealing their importance step by step. What begins as a single interaction may slowly become a connection that inspires creativity, confidence, and new possibilities. And here is the beautiful part. When you look back later, you may realize that the moment you first met this person was the exact point where a new direction quietly began. But the next part reveals something even more powerful about why this meeting is happening in your life right now. And now, there is something even deeper you must understand about this moment. The meeting that is approaching your life is not only about the person you will encounter, it is about the reflection you will see within yourself when that moment happens. Sometimes another soul enters your path simply to remind you of the strength and clarity that already lives inside you. When you speak with this person, you may notice how easily your thoughts begin to organize themselves. Ideas that once felt distant may suddenly feel possible. A quiet confidence may rise within you, as if something long waiting inside your heart has finally been acknowledged. Do not skip this moment. Because what begins with a simple meeting can quietly awaken a new sense of direction in your life. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you to understand. This connection will not rush forward or try to control your journey. Instead, it will feel balanced, steady, and encouraging. Conversations will bring insight. Shared moments will create clarity. And slowly, you will begin to see your path in a new light. That is the true gift of this meeting. Not pressure. Not expectation. But inspiration. And the most surprising part is that this person may not even realize how meaningful their presence becomes in your story. Yet their words, their perspective, and their calm understanding will leave a lasting mark on the chapter that begins now. But there is one final realization that will make everything about this moment even more powerful. And when you discover it, you will understand why this meeting arrived exactly when it did. And here is the realization that will quietly change the way you see this moment. The person you are about to meet is not appearing in your life by accident. The timing, the place, and the moment will all come together in a way that feels almost too perfect to ignore. Yet the true meaning of this meeting is not just the connection between two people. It is the moment when you begin to see your own path more clearly. Do not skip this part, because this understanding will stay with you long after this message ends. When you meet this person, something inside you will begin to shift. Not suddenly, but gently. You will start noticing new possibilities where you once saw uncertainty. Ideas that once seemed distant may begin to feel closer than ever before. And slowly, without pressure, your confidence will begin to grow. Stay with this message, because something huge is waiting for you to realize. This meeting will act like a mirror. Through conversations, shared thoughts, and simple moments of understanding, you will begin to see strengths within yourself that you may have overlooked. Sometimes it only takes one meaningful connection to remind you how capable you truly are. And as this realization unfolds, you may begin to understand why certain paths in your past led you here. Every experience, every lesson, every moment of patience was quietly guiding you toward this new chapter. But the final part reveals the most beautiful truth about why this meeting is arriving in your life right now.